No, that's almost a whole splash. More white. Is green a good color to add? No idea. You're the artist here. A hint of a smile appears in the corners of her mouth. Do you lack an opinion? No, it's just that I have no idea. It's okay because I got an idea. Add more white. With this exclamation, I pour a minuscule amount of white into the bowl and makes it look slightly whiter. That's not good. It has to be like the color when you wake up and you know that you saw the meaning of life in your dream but can't remember it. Yeah, I totally know that color. Maybe it's yellow. Despite the impossibility of mixing a color like the change of seasons or any other nonsense that's being imposed on me, I find myself enjoying it more than I thought I would. Seeing a painting being born on the plastered wall feels like magic. Is there a painting? More to it? It looks the same to me. I spend the moments I have between mixing paints crouching down on the paving and just looking at her work. It feels slightly intrusive at first, like breaking some imaginary intimacy, but Rin doesn't seem to mind the least bit. Maybe it's just in my head. Her entire presence emits a completely different air as she patiently works the details, adding layers of paint on top of other layers of paint, steadily moving her foot across the wall to add new shapes. When I manage to produce a passable mixture of paint, the rare smile on her face is oddly rewarding. I can draw, but I can't paint worth crap, so I don't know. I can't really add much on this topic. Apart from the few words when discussing paint mixes, neither of us has a word for the longest time. And even those short discussions soon evolve into a shorthand, both of us developing and using weird impromptu code words for various paints and hues. I wonder what the codes were. I wonder what the code words were. As if there was some need to conserve words and breathe and sound. Or was that and breath and sound? We stay there late into the evening until it becomes too dark to paint properly. Well, it's cool that they actually added more. As it went, I thought it would just not show it again. Ooh. Is that the beginning? Or was that all just an intro? I'm confused. The sound of an alarm pulls me out of a fitful slumber and into the unpleasant state of wakefulness. I'm gonna save, I guess. Maybe let's create a new save state, I guess. I don't know where I have to save to go back and get different endings if I do decide to get more. The sound of an alarm pulls me out of a fitful slumber and into the unpleasant state of wakefulness. I linger under the blanket for a few minutes, gathering energy to rise up while making excuses for why I already haven't. Honestly, I wouldn't mind staying here for all day. School is surprisingly exhausting after a long pause, and the culture shock still has not faded, I think. Still, despite getting the impression that skipping class is easy here, I don't think they're going to let me get away that easily. And the nurse is bound to keep breathing down my neck with the talk of exercising as well. Probably, right? So eventually I do rise up, swallow the morning medications, and put on my old soccer clothing. Thanks to my condition, I was exempted from taking part in gym classes at Yamaku, so I didn't get issued with a gym outfit. I'd ordered some to cover such a contingency, but wearing my old soccer clothes is kind of nostalgic. I can't use them for that anymore, so maybe they can help get the new life this way, a bit like me. After all, if I'm going to start taking care of myself, I can't afford to slack around. I'll start from the basics. Basics which include keeping the rest of my body in shape along with what little I can do to strengthen my heart. Maybe then I can go back to something approaching a normal life, or at least something where I'm less likely to fall over dead at any minute. Ooh. I'm surprised to discover that I'm not the only one present at the track. He told you someone would be here, why would you be surprised? Not just that, but it's a face I've seen before. It's the girl, yep. The girl said, yeah, that was specific. It's the girl, like there's only one in this whole game. The prosthetic-legged girl who bowled me over in the hallway yesterday is running on the track with... I don't know how you say that. So, guess I'm going to find out here in a second. But, I assume that's the sound of her running. Let's see... It means in a way that is typical of someone who is young, healthy, attractive, and able to move and bend smoothly.
Lively.
Lively. Okay, I didn't know it was spelled that way. The prosthetic leg girl who bowled me over in the hallway yesterday is running on the track lively, like a half-mechanical gazelle. That's an interesting description. What was her name again? It was a short one, but I can't remember. Is it Amy? Something like that, I think. She seems to be running laps at a somewhat easy low. Her prosthetic legs clanking rhythmically on the hard track surface. Rhythmically. I wonder what reason she has for running this early in the morning. Maybe it's just something akin to mine, and the nurse is oppressing the poor girl to jog just like he is oppressing me. I certainly wouldn't be here if it weren't for my health and his prompting me to do so. And even with things being like they are, it's only because I wanted to get it out of the way early. The fact that I would be less likely to encounter someone who would witness my pitiful attempts to get in shape was merely a happy accident. I believe, but it seems that my former assailant noticed me on our last lap. She waves at me cheerfully and jogs over. Good morning. Your name is Sasao, right? She grins, seemingly pleased that she'd remembered my name. You may not remember me. Emmy, not Amy. I knew it was something M.I. Emmy, I knocked you over in the hall yesterday. How could I forget such a blunt introduction? Emmy has the decency to look vaguely apologetic for a moment before giggling. Yeah, sorry about that, again. Well, so as long as you don't make a habit of it, I suppose I'll be fine. Great. I'm not sure she realized I was joking. So, the spy consultant the nurse was talking about, is that actually you? That's right. Oh. Excuse me. I was expecting someone from the nursing staff, to be honest. What? Are you saying I don't look like I could be a spy? No, this is more like a relief. I was afraid he would have someone to watch my every move. Unless you are here to do exactly that. No, I'm here for my own reasons. The nurse just asked me if I had seen a messy-haired transfer student who looks like he's kind of lost around the track. So why are you down here? Emmy strikes a dramatic pose. Training. For what? Track. I see you're on the track team, then? Emmy nods enthusiastically. Yep, I'm one of the better runners, too. And modest about it, too. Hey, you should join up. It's a good exercise, you know? I think that much activity is probably out of the question for me. Nah, I'm not even sure that I really like running all that much. Plus, I'm just not into organized sports, you know? It's true, I never even really got that much into soccer. I mean, I'd run around with my friends and all, but that was really the only reason I ever played. It wasn't for the glory to be found on the field, that's for sure. Emmy seems to understand my meaning. I see, not into the whole organization thing. But now that you're here, I guess we're going to run together, huh? What, sure, I guess. Emmy seems pleased. She is kind of cute, I guess. Are you going to warm up? Real men don't warm up. That's a dumb idea. Oh no, you should always warm up. Bad, Hisao. She scolds me enthusiastically, but then smiles and leans closer. I hate warming up too. She laughs suddenly. Heck, I don't even have to stretch my legs. As if to confirm her statement, she bounces up and down a couple times, giving a passing impression of standing on a pair of springs. Her leg blades seem to be quite elastic. Let's go. So we both take off around the track, and I can immediately see why she wasn't lying about being good at running. And he moves fluidly, throwing herself into the run with a sort of wild abandon. I find myself concentrating more on running properly. Hands spread, right? And something about hitting on the balls of your feet rather than the heels. I try to match my stride to Emmy's, but it's pretty difficult. Apparently I'm not very good at it. Maybe Emmy could help me with that sometime. I'm really not feeling up to more than a couple of laps today, and slowly I'll walk pretty quickly. Emmy keeps running, doesn't even notice I've stopped until she passes me a second time. She quickly skids to a halt, breathing steadily in contrast to my own somewhat gasping demeanor. Finished already? I hang my head ruefully. Heh, yeah. I'm not in very good shape right now. Emmy nods and then grins at me again. She seems to do a lot of smiling. Well, the important thing is you started, right? That's better than never starting. Next time you just have to try to hold out longer, and then longer, and then longer, and eventually you'll be great. Like, even when I started YouTube, I didn't think I could keep in the habit, but I just slowly got into it and kept going. I'll keep that in mind. But I think I'm going to... But I think right now I'm going to go get ready for class. I don't know why I was having so trouble. Shouldn't you? Emmy shrugs unconcernedly. Nah, I've got plenty of time. I notice that she's not wearing a watch. Are you sure? Another careless shrug. Not really, but I've got to finish my routine. See you later, Hisao. Yeah, see ya. I'm not sure whether this morning's experiment was a success or a failure, but I'll admit that I do feel slightly good about getting out there this morning. And like Emmy said, I just need to keep at it in order to get better, right? Practice makes perfect, or something like that. It's nice at least to feel like I've taken some semblance of control over my own health. I'll have to try to keep this up. I don't know why I read semblance of semi-balance. I don't even think that's a word. Oh, I like the bluish color on that painting. I head back to the dorms to wash and change to my uniform, trying to resist the urge to take a really long and hot shower. I'm tired from all the running, so I just want to unwind, but I don't want to break my slowly building routine of getting to school before the morning rush. After taking a long shower anyway, I dry myself off and get out of the stall to put on my clothes. Out of nowhere, a shadow appears within the mist, looming and radiating malicious intent. It bursts through the fog. Sup? There's a leaf? What are you doing here? What the hell? You scared me. What's your problem? I should be asking you that. I've been looking for you all over the place, man. What do you mean, all over the place? I wanted to ask if he's been looking for me like that, stark naked, but hold my tongue back. I finally realize I'm still naked too and quickly hold up my shirt in front of me, but Kenji doesn't seem to notice a thing. Well, he's blind. His glasses are fogged up, but then, why doesn't he wipe them off? Is his vision so bad it's like he's perpetually seeing through fog? You know, your room, and yeah, that's it. Hey, I mean, I still had to get up, though whatever, it's not important. Can I borrow some money? He puts on an innocent face and looks away, trying very hard to look very casual. It doesn't work. He's as transparent as his window pane-sized glasses. Talking neutrally like this, wearing nothing, feels awkward. Actually, somehow it's even more awkward to be naked in front of someone when they can't see me being naked, to say nothing of the fact that he's naked as well. I try to brush the feeling off, with little success. Current scene, soap, current music track, out of the loop. Money? Sure. Awesome. Wait, why do you need it? Can't you just give it to me because I had the goodwill not to run through your pockets while you were in the shower? I could have, but I exercised restraint, and in the end, isn't it the thought that counts? Come on, be a pal. This makes no sense. If it's the thought that counts, I should withhold payment, since his thoughts were so clearly impure, and his intentions are probably even more sinister since he can't tell me what they are. I say as much to him. I'm offended, man, but if that's your game, then fine. I guess I have no choice. I want to order a pizza, and I already have most of the cost of the pizza. I need your help for the rest.